with disabilities, you're hearing Ryan. Now, we're sticking with the theme of epilepsy, but one way to treat it is with the VNS, which stands for your vagus nerve stimulator. I personally have that, and it's helped me predominantly, changed my life. I mean, I'm able to have a quality of life now, so we're cushy, we're all good. They place the little implant. There'll be a picture coming up. You just wrap your circular finger around it, and then it's like a spring type mechanism that they actually wrap it around your vagus nerve that runs up your neck. It's done in day surgery. Well, I say day surgery, they'll normally keep you in overnight, but about an hour and a half, 2 hours surgery tops. Actually takes longer to have the batteries replaced through the paperwork and everything, all the rest of it. But I want you to think of it as, in its simplest term, like a little defibrillator, but for the brain. So, like, for those of you who don't know what a defibrillator is, it's a mechanism that shocks the heart when people are having a heart attack, and it is the same principle. It doesn't shock, but it sends up a little signal into the brain while you're having a seizure, and it basically just, the electrical impulses that are misfiring, my fingers are the electrical impulses by the looks of it. They stun it, so they give it that, and it gives it time for the brain to say, hang on, something's wrong. Ryan isn't right now. Let's sort him out. Let us settle down, and they'll start to go back to the normal signal pattern. It can be, I can actually activate the device myself. That's done by a little magnet. It does auto run, mine personally, at 1.5 minutes. They normally place the little device on your clavicle, but I have known it in different places. At the bottom of the rib cage, that one person said they had theirs, but that was a paediatric case, so I don't know. That will change as they get older. But as an adult, it's most that I know of that had theirs placed on the clavicle, and you're given a little magnet. I carry that on my belt buckle everywhere I go, so if I get an aura, a pre-warning that I'm gonna have a attack, I can then unbuckle it like I'm doing now and swipe it across my chest. You will hear my voice go funny. So then now my voice has gone quite horsey and funny. It lasts for about 30 seconds. It's not the most comfortable thing. It's a bit like having cramp up your neck, but for 30 seconds I would much rather have that than being placed in an induced coma and ICU for 8 weeks and all the rest of it, la-di-da. And that is it. You can swipe as many times as you want with it. So, for example, it does look like you're swiping at the checkout sometimes. If a couple of swipes don't do it, doesn't work, doesn't seem to, you just carry on with a bit of prompt. If someone else is doing it, especially, because obviously your friend can be doing it, or said partner, whoever can be doing it, if they know that you're about to have a seizure, they'll be able to do it, and that helps them feel like they're doing more. Because I know I've come across a lot of people that feel quite helpless when they're witnessing somebody, especially a loved one, but in general, someone have a seizure, because there's not a great deal they can do other than time it, unless there's things put in place. But this enables them to see an outcome from what their actions that they've carried out. The good thing about the device is that unfortunately you have to have more hospital appointments, but they had to check the batteries in the device, obviously do a diagnostic check that everything's working okay, and that means that they can change it up and down, just like they would your medication. You know, the meds that you have to go up and down on for months and months just to get the right balance where you could still be seizing. So yeah, that's a vagal nerve stimulator for you. I hope it helps, and if it's you guys over that are watching now this channel for just a bit of clarity, I hope this helps. Certainly if you're uncontrolled and have been uncontrolled for a considerable amount of time, I would personally recommend it to you, or ask about it at the with your neurologist and see what they can do or what can be done. Till next time, ciao for now. Thanks for watching.